What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Gag with Geach. I am your boy Geach, and y'all, the groceries prices they getting out ridiculous out here. And you know we all spending a lot of money at the grocery store. Everybody's feeling it. So let's get into these clips. Before we do that, hope I got y'all in the mood. You know it's spooky season. You know if you celebrate Halloween and the whole spooky vibe, hope that's setting the tone for you. But without further ado, let's get right on into these video clips.
Have you guys been to the grocery store lately? Look at that. $7.49 a pound. Do you know that is more than the minimum wage for hamburger meat? Get the cheap one, $6.29 a pound, $6.99. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this for steak, $9.49, and this is flank. $5 for a bag of cookies. Look at that. $6.99 for chips. Look at that. You know what I'm noticing as well?
Well, what I'm noticing, I would never pay $6.99 for that small bag of chips, and half of that bag is nothing but air in them chips. It's not even some real chips in there. You know they like to put all kind of air in these chips and stuff. That's what they call, what is it? Stagflation, when they increase the price but lower the product. Absolutely not.
Everyone is looking at the prices. They're moving the tag and looking at the prices. There's people here just picking up like their one meal after work. What happened to lower groceries on day one? What happened to America first? Because so far, by my count, not only has he not done anything for America, lowering prices, he has raised taxes, raised the national debt, caused so much grief, and now you have tariffs. Drop your comments below.
We all know.
Perfect segue into my next point. If you feel like how she feel, go ahead and drop your comments below. But yeah, it's everybody's feeling it out here. And when I go to the grocery store, I do notice everybody's looking at prices. Every single person is checking the prices. May not be on certain items, but on other items, everybody's like, really, what is going on with this? So yeah, she right.
We're going to have to start fighting back soon, right? Because I just spent $100 at Trader Joe's. And let me tell you what I got.
Do tell us what you got, because we definitely want to know. We nosy here. So go ahead and let us know, because we spending a whole lot too. And she said Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is pretty nice. I don't really shop there, but I have some friends who do. So, and I walked in there a few times. Pretty nice in there.
For $100. Not even enough food to fill the fridge. Not enough food to fill the fridge. Want to see? That's not full. That's not even enough food for the week.
She is right. That refrigerator looks so empty from what she just showed us. That little $100, that's all that got you. Well, I shouldn't be surprised by that, because that's usually how my refrigerator look after I go grocery shopping too. So
like, that's not a week's worth of groceries, right? I got a salad for lunch today. I got frozen peas. I got cat treats. I got a chimichurri sauce. I got steak tips, the cheapest red meat they had. I got chips. I got ground chicken. I got chicken breast. I got a package of blueberries. I got a package of raspberries. I got a thing of seasoned chickpeas. I got 4 cans of tuna. Just kidding. 3 cans of tuna. 3 pack of bell peppers. I got 1 single cucumber. I got a bag of arugula. I got a single red onion. I got 2 sweet potatoes. I got 5 lemons. And let me tell you, all of that is $103.93. It's not, we can't keep doing this. Like, people cannot keep doing this. We're gonna have to start fighting back. And I know that might be scary. I know that might be, but like, they're just gonna keep raising prices on us until we do something to make them stop. So, you want to chat about it? Talk strategy. Hit me up.
Is anyone else noticing their grocery bill going up a lot? Because I shop at Sprouts 90% of the time. And I used to spend about $100 for 2 bags of groceries. That would probably be roughly 2 to 3 days worth of food for me and my family. And that's gone from $100 to like $140, $150 now. And that's a big jump. I mean, I know tariffs and everything going into effect, prices are supposed to rise, but that's a lot. That's like a 50% increase in the span of, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months. Just wondering if anyone else is noticing that.
Yep, we all noticing it, and we all feeling it. You're not alone. And Sprouts is really a nice grocery store too. It's one not too far from me. I walk in there. I don't shop there because it can be a bit pricey, but y'all, it's very nice in there. I do like that. But no, we all noticing it to our point. We all feeling it.
And by the way, how are people affording this? Like, if you're someone who needs to be on a strict grocery budget every month, like, how do you account for that? That's a huge price increase. It's crazy.
I just spent $100 and it's just me and my husband. I'm like, how are people affording to feed their kids and their family? Oh my God. I spent $100 in just this. This is not a lot for $100. It's so crazy how everything's just so expensive now. Oh my God. And I don't even have kids yet.
Have you been to the grocery store? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I go just about every day. And I'm in shock because everything seems to have gotten more expensive, except for the price of eggs have come down. But everything else is crazy. I mean, since when did chips become $8? $8 for... I looked at the Doritos. I went, $8 for Doritos? Who's doing that, by the way? Yeah, I have no interest in buying chips right now. Chips are basically the same price per pound as steak. When did that happen? But it just seems to be endless. And now you go and you take a $100 bill and it buys nothing. A $100 bill? Oh my God, I can remember when I could come home with the whole thing of groceries for $100. Right now, for $100, you're not getting much of anything. Is it like that where you are? Because the prices just seem to be going crazy. $8 for Doritos? Come on.
I just spent $197 at the grocery store, and I don't even know what I bought. I walked in for eggs, milk, and maybe a treat if I was feeling wild. I walked out with financial trauma and a receipt that looks like a CVS scroll of...
I know he's saying that serious, but that was funny. When you walk out the grocery store with traumatic trauma, we all feeling that. I know y'all can relate. If you can relate to that, drop down in the comments and let me know.
Break it down. $6.49 for a dozen eggs that I have to handle like I'm smuggling Fabergé's. Milk, $4.29 for a jug of future regret because I know I'm going to forget it's in the fridge until it's chunky. Bread, why is it $5.79 now? What part of this loaf is artisanal? It's white bread. It has one job. And don't get me started on produce. I grabbed 3 apples and the self-checkout told me that'll be $8.12. I didn't buy heirloom jewelry. I brought fruit. Why are bell peppers sold like they're concert tickets? Oh, sorry. The red one is premium seating. And then I made the mistake of walking down the snack aisle. One bag of chips, $4.79, and 85% of it is air. Honestly, the most affordable part of the experience. Want a frozen pizza? That'll be $9.99 for the privilege of disappointment in a circle. So yeah, $197 later, I'm home with 3 bags of groceries, a new fear of inflation, and a carton of GLOOM that expires tomorrow. The only thing that was free was my sadness, and I bagged that one myself. Tag someone who needs to start a garden with me because we can't live like this.
I never buy cold cereal. It's too expensive. My daughter is going to be really stoked on this. This is like one of her favorites. I'm all wet because I went swimming and then I went to the food bank and I want to get this stuff in the fridge. So macaroni and cheese. Oh my God, yum. It's Beckman's Berry Bomb Pie Half from Nugget Market. Look at that. That looks so good. This is my meat. 4 cans of tuna. Chicken thighs. They asked me if I wanted a few things and I said no because I didn't need them. So they can give them to someone else or take them home. Eggs, croissant, Kaiser rolls, which I freaking love. This little thing of Hungry Jack hash brown potatoes, Starbucks breakfast sandwiches, egg pesto and mozzarella. That actually sounds really good. Chicken maple butter ones that get very mixed reviews. 2 of the egg sausage bacon wrap. This is cool. It's like a flyer for low-income families. They hand out free backpacks filled with school supplies, socks, and groceries. They also give kids free haircuts. That's really cool. That's what churches should be doing. A thing of 4th of July sprinkles. I know someone who will like that. And then Michael and Augustine. Last bag, which is just produce. I didn't get the Staples bag because I really don't need it. And like I said, they can pass it on to someone else, which is fine. I don't want to take things I don't need. But I do love the produce. So I mostly went there to get produce, honestly. Looks like some rainbow chard, which I friggin' love. More cilantro. You know how exciting cilantro is. 3 bananas. Last time my daughter was like, I want a snack. And I said, have a banana. And then she opened it and was like, I actually don't want this. I mean, I just ate it, but. 2 bell pepper. I'm going to make hummus and eat the bell pepper with the hummus because it's really fucking hot. I haven't been cooking much. It's been a lot of cold food. A big old cucumber. Another white onion. With the last white onion I got, I'd made like a caramelized onion hummus. Green apple. But this is like a golden delicious green. A bunch of plums. They're probably local. Plums grow everywhere around here. 7 potatoes. Last time I made potato salad with them, and I think this time I'm gonna make like a German potato salad with like a vinaigrette and the cilantro and maybe some pickled onion. Remember, you can Google Feeding America for a list of food pantries in your area.
All right, everybody, we just checked those clips out. So drop down in the comments and let's gag a little bit. Let me know how y'all feeling. How are you feeling when you go to the grocery store? Do you notice everything is going up in price? Do you feel some type of way? Are you aggravated by the prices? And if so, what have you been doing to save money at the grocery store? Y'all let me know down below. I appreciate y'all checking out another episode of Gag with Geeks. Check out some other videos on my channel. Consider like, comment, and subscribing because it's good for me in the algorithm, and I will appreciate it. And I will holler at y'all in the next video. Geek out.